Nothing if not timely here today. Good morning, my name is Kate Diaz. I am the very proud president of the Connecticut Education Association. I represent and have the privilege of being here today to talk about the more than 43,000 teachers that are CEA members across the state of Connecticut. What we're doing today is drawing attention to the fact that our legislators have not necessarily taken up the mantle of financial support for our teachers. What we've seen is action in policy places, and that is valuable to us, and we are grateful for those things. However, what we know is that teachers need to be recognized for their pandemic efforts, which were absolutely historic and legendary, and have yet to be acknowledged. We have acknowledged state employees. We have even used state dollars to acknowledge private employees, but have yet to acknowledge the Herculean effort it took to reopen schools during the pandemic, which, by the way, allowed all those other industries to reopen. It's time, and I and all of the teachers I represent are tired of waiting our turn.
I think it's concerning to me knowing that, well, I should be comfortable knowing that when I go to bed at night, that my kid is going to go to school the next day knowing that he will be receiving the proper education with the teacher present. And that's exactly what I'm here to talk about and advocate about, because as being a part of the Bloomfield School District and the parent programs, I got to see firsthand what a tough job these teachers have and how important it is that they're present. I recently learned that we have a shortage of, about 12 teachers in the Bloomfield School District, which may not seem like a big number, but it is. Because imagine how many students are learning from these teachers, or supposed to be learning. And I'm definitely concerned about my child. When I asked him, what did you do today? He said, oh, well, you know, we just stayed on the computer and just ran around the classroom. Well, how come? Well, our teacher wasn't there. And my son hasn't had his, his language arts teacher available for probably about a month now.
Okay, the crisis before us is a crisis. And as has been alluded to, I don't know what it's going to take for people to recognize this. And I take my job here as a legislator very seriously, but more importantly, I take my job as a teacher seriously. And I know what my students are facing in the classroom. I know what my own children are facing in their classrooms. And it's about respecting this profession.
When do we say we are going to put our money where our mouth is, and we are going to pay our teachers? We are going to respect the profession. We are going to lift it up, and we are going to hold it high so that people want to come and work in the state of Connecticut and not leave to our neighbors. Because guess what? Connecticut's ranking for salary is dropping. And you know who is the neighbor that is the highest salary in the country? That is New York, just a short drive away. And don't make any mistakes in thinking, the friends across the borders know that, and they're going to come and make our shortage worse if we don't take action today. We don't have much time left. This is a crisis, it is urgent, and it is going to impact every single school in the state of Connecticut if we fail to act.